Welcome to the final part of Gravity Games Bike Street Vert Dirt. With me, Insect47.
Hey, everyone.
And Blanktester.
Hey, kids, how's it going?
And we are going to be going through the final competitions of this game's namesake, the Gravity Games Bike Street, Vert, and Dirt competitions.
Mm-hmm. Taking home all the Gravity Games golds, yeah.
Yep. So, the worst is now behind us, thank God. The competitions here are fine, except for Dirt.
How different are the different environments? Like, really?
Well, with Street here, it's like a regular skate park. Like,
okay.
It's not so much like a bike park, so much as something you would see as a skate park.
Okay. I see.
Like a generic one. This is the Street.
Yeah. I mean,
and guess what? This is the This is one of the smallest fucking levels. You have now seen the entire level.
I was literally about to say it's nice and large.
I mean,
it's
everything seems to be large. You seem so tiny.
I know, but yet it really is one of the smallest levels. All three of these competitions are like the smallest the game has ever gotten.
Huh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why?
Yeah.
After everything you've given us with these giant-ass levels, you're giving me these very compact competitions to end us off.
Maybe it's because, since these are supposed to be the Gravity Games themselves, they needed to try to keep it sort of like something that real-life people would actually compete in. And so you can't just, excavate a whole acre and build, an entire skate park on that.
Yeah,
the only time they, get normal and don't overdo it is when they bring their own fucking name in.
Yeah. I mean, do you think this is based on, a real location? Because the Gravity Games... Do they still do that?
No, the Gravity Games died out, pretty much when this game came out.
Okay.
It died out, 03, 04?
Should it have?
Maybe after this game. Oh, I'm doing spins. I figured out how the spins work, and if you do a stall, it gets rid of the spin.
You're in the one of the last levels is in, and you just finished. Yeah. You figured it out. Okay.
Because I didn't want to do spins.
I
really didn't, because
they're
not reliable.
Yeah, I feel that. In a game where you can't rely on being able to land, going for a spin just complicates everything.
Yeah.
I can do a front flip, I can do a back flip, but you want me to do a fucking 360? I'm fucked.
Yeah, this game will already crash you when you don't do anything.
And yeah, you can see I have the spin number, but when I do a stall, it gets rid of the spin number. It's like, why?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, wow. Great.
Yeah.
This is a well-designed game, guys.
I'm just trying everything to see, hey, maybe if I keep doing tricks, I might be able to, get the 90. No.
No. Because if you keep doing tricks, you keep crashing randomly.
Because so many of these tricks last for decades, and not only that, it doesn't even matter anyway, so it's like, fuck.
It's
I think your guy just
proportional.
curled up into the fetal position there on that rail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure your likelihood of crashing is directly proportional to the number of buttons you press.
Yeah, that was at least that was at least a 2-direction trick right there. You messed up, man.
You're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be too advanced, and this is not advanced. This game is not advanced at all. It is basic bitch brain.
I love how being too advanced is again doing tricks that in any other game you'd be guaranteed to land.
Yeah.
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 Even in this game, you should be guaranteed to land. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just doing special tricks this game can't handle. Look at this. I'm making these massive fucking things, land it, and I end it with 200,000. Guess what I get?
70-something.
Yeah.
80.
80. Wow. Just an 80.3. Barely in the 80s.
I had less score and I got an 83.
These judges, the kind of people to never give perfect scores.
Yeah. At one point.
Yeah.
No good.
Yeah,
I imagine
they're not
probably.
Even, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, me joke. They're not even like extreme sports judges. They brought in like my 9th grade English teacher as one of them. You know, just so that she could give a 9 out of 10 to you.
Yeah.
Or an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, she doesn't want the curve to be too helpful. So everybody got kind of a low score. And she also, you know, when she's giving out the scores, she'll pick random shit that has nothing to do with your performance to give you a lower score on. Like, oh, I saw him sneeze between runs. And, you know, cleanliness is next to godliness. Oh, God's in.
Landed it.
Yeah, I was like, if you don't come down in a grind, you're gonna crash.
Yeah, thank God.
I do have to say, like, the white environment with the orange and blue trim is really reminding me of Portal.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Portal. It also, without the blue, I mean, leaving the blue aside, it kind of reminded me of Mirror's Edge as well.
Yeah. And they kind of combine it sometimes with like a sort of 3D effect. And yeah, how about that grind?
I think my eyes just had a small seizure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way
stick.
to end it.
Yeah.
Speed stick.
That's what you just did.
Yeah.
You got speed.
And that was an 87. Again, 200,000, 80 points.
British
that
biker-
shit, 87.
British biker averaged a 45. Why does that man have no knee? Oh, he does have knees. They're just... Oh...
There's like a kid there too.
That's not a
Just
kid.
exists in the
That's
crowd.
not a child. He has adult everything except his legs.
His fucking legs.
And like Zid,
I got the granny.
You're in the final competitions, and the second place rider got a high 60, like a 68 or something. That's not good.
Like,
And now it's time for
you
the
were
vert.
complaining about getting an 80, but let's be fair. You're
doing
not
an
getting
Anthony.
a 45 on average.
Yeah, I'm gonna be cruising along with the vert.
I love how every character, the stats you've gotten for them is mostly in bunny hop and grind, and like nothing in the other 4.
Cause it's just like, that's all I'm doing. I'm jumping, I'm riding. That's all I can really do to get shit done.
Yeah.
All the rest of it's just like, no.
God. I remember this one specifically because you'd think like, okay, Vert, they'll give me a half pipe or so. Yeah, they give you a half pipe.
I see a half pipe.
They also give you like another half pipe and then like a long winding thing that brings you up and around them that you like never want to take, like all this shit.
What
It's
is
like a
all
it's
that?
pinball machine.
nonsense.
It looks like a pinball machine.
It really does,
It
actually.
does.
Yeah, holy shit. It might even be a fun pinball machine.
And it's like the fucking White House or whatever, where the freaking statue is in
This
the
is
background.
Providence,
I don't
Rhode
even
Island.
know. Yeah.
This is either like they built the world's tallest half pipe, or you are genuinely the size of an action figure.
Yeah. And here's the thing. This is where I get... What? Oh! I showed it! Oh! Thank God I kept that in. For some reason, sometimes the fucking physics and like the hit shit and the floor does not work, and sometimes I'll just bail for no reason on nothing, and sometimes that happens when I phase through the floor for no reason.
Wow. I'm
Just...
speechless. That was so clean. It was like it was intended.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, look at this. Like, look at my score. Look at all the shit I'm doing. Fucking nearly 400,000.
For a split second there, the game looked enjoyable.
The game looked
did.
like a... Yeah, enjoyable even. Yeah.
And all it was me going back and forth on a fucking half.
I gotta say, game's gotta be really bad if the best thing we can say about it is that for a moment it looked enjoyable.
Yeah.
Not that it
Yeah.
was enjoyable, that it... What the fuck is with that texture on the right?
I don't even.
Why did they bit crush it like they were trying to it was like they deep fried the ad.
And that's an 85.
Yeah.
Okay, of course it's an 85.
Yeah.
a fucking almost a million points. It's just an 85 to these judges. I just don't.
I don't know, man. Yeah, they don't either.
Like, we're literally on, like, the normal shit now, in a sense. We're no longer in, like, the absolute insanity that was, like, shit like Magma Mountain and such. And yet the game is still giving us surprise, like, going through the fucking floor.
You know, this is suddenly reminding me of something that happened to me as a child. When I was in 2nd grade, I got straight A's. Actually, until, I think, probably 7th or 8th grade, I got straight A's. And then I stopped giving a shit. But in 2nd grade, I got straight A's, and I did really well on a bunch of standardized tests. And on my report card, I brought it home, and my dad was so mad, because the teacher wrote, quote, "not living up to his potential." That's all she wrote. Next to my straight A's.
Yeah, in 2nd grade.
In 2nd grade. And my dad was furious. Not with her, with me. For not living up to my to my potential. But now look at me, Dad. I'm definitely not living up to my potential.
Yeah.
I showed you.
That
Okay, come on.
second
You had a 4th of the fucking score and you got a better rate.
Yeah.
Okay. See, this is what it's reminding me of. Like, they're like, 80% good.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want from me?
Exactly,
What the fuck
that's
are you
why I keep
asking for?
This game.
Seriously, what building is that?
Yeah.
That's where
It's
the
like a
fucking
mix of the-
Abraham Lincoln statue is.
I mean, it's a mix of, like, the Capitol building and something, like a parapet in Istanbul. Like, what? Even.
I don't even.
I don't know,
And
man.
it's just a giant vert area here for some reason. Which, by the way, honestly, this is the most fun I had in the entire game. Just going back and forth on ramps.
Do you think this
Yeah.
was the first level they made, and then they were like, let's make it bigger and add a bunch of shit nobody will do? And they were like, okay, and then let's add the rest of a game around it. Oh, but we don't know what to put. Just make it up as you go.
Yeah, it's just...
Yeah?
It's so fucking dumb.
It's like, how many times are there just straight up regular half pipes? Like in the non-competition levels, or even, half
Not
pipes, because
really
there's a lot of
anywhere.
quarter pipes. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
really see any.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
Jesus.
what?
Yeah, I guess
Briefly ascended to heaven.
Yeah.
1 minute. Oh, 47,474, nice.
Oh.
Oh,
just doing a half bar step to a half bar step to a half bar spin. Fuck it.
I feel like there should be a trick called the fuck it.
yeah.
There's a trick in this game called the nothing, so why not?
Well, I mean, the fuck it could be like, you're going up in the air, you start doing any trick, and then you throw your bike away and land face first on the ground.
And then you go
Yeah.
to the bar.
You
And you
ragdoll.
just go like, fuck
Yeah.
it, and you just ragdoll
And that's an
into the
85.
ground.
What the fuck?
68. Second place got 68 as their average score.
Yeah, the AI were being shitty. But now, you've seen,
And-
like, some fairly
Back
fine
into-
competitions. The
Uh-huh.
last
Yeah.
competition is the Dirt, and it once again showcases that when they made Dirt shit, they just made it empty and boring and nothing. And here's a
Does
crash
that
and burn,
dude
which is
on the
Bales
left have
movie.
tits?
I'm skipping. Maybe.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I don't know.
So are you ready for the Dirt? Because the Dirt has nothing. It looks like a motocross circuit.
Yeah, I think I vaguely remember this level, actually.
And we're gonna be Ronaldo riding on whatever, like a fucking, I don't
doesn't
know,
matter.
Red Man.
These,
Why
yeah,
not?
so these bikes don't even have stats. It's just like, hey, each one is a different brand, but they're really just different colors.
And some of them are
Yeah.
locked behind something.
Progression.
And there's
but it
only
doesn't
one
matter.
bike that has like 2 different colors to it, but it's set the same name. Everything
Yeah, and it
else
doesn't
like one
matter.
type.
Like,
Yeah.
because the
Yeah.
color of the bike is so negligibly different. Like, really, Even if you have opposite colors, you have a blue bike or an orange bike. Your dude is what you're seeing most of the time anyways, so who cares?
Yeah. So here's the thing. Fuzzy's yard sucked, but at least it had that little ramp area. This has nothing.
Oh, no.
It has these terrible
dirt.
jumps again, but it has nothing else.
If the jumps worked, this would have been there, but the jumps don't work.
And they're not even made right. They're not even made well.
You know, I actually have a fun fact about this level. Every one of these mounds is actually the grave of a developer.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
They died making this game.
Yeah, yeah. Was it like they were worked to death, or like as the game went along, more people just took their own life?
A little column A, a little column B.
Jesus
Where
Christ.
did your bike go?
I don't know. It just disappeared. It gave up as well, went to the bar.
It died too.
Yeah. He turns around, there's a new jump.
There it goes. He just
My
buried
fucking
it.
bike just goes into the mound.
Yeah.
It just becomes part of the fucking grave.
God, once again, you either jump like a pogo stick or get no air. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
bad.
really a coin
And guess
flip
what?
every time.
The only way I can really get any points is just by using these as stalls. That's it. Just these little spots here of grind.
That's good game design when there's one exploitable thing in it.
Yeah.
One weird trick to beat. X down is exactly what's... That might as well be the subtitle of this series. Zin down.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, one weird trick to beat Gravity Goes by Extreme Vert Dirt.
It's
just nothing.
Just peg a
Everyone
tall for
hates
2
it.
minutes straight. Yeah.
Oh, Zin! Why did you put that...
You put yourself on that like a pedestal there, like you.
And look at me, I'm on last place.
Oh, of course.
Nice.
Because
the
there's
rest
nothing here! All I did was ride around, do a few little flips and
Zin,
shit, and I got nothing.
Zin, have you tried using the level? I'm trying to be helpful.
And guess
here.
what? After this, none of these jumps really help me out. It's just... I just can't. I can't with these jumps. I just go to stalling. I just use use of stall tricks, and I just want to... I grind backwards!
It reminds
Fuck
me,
it!
This kind of reminds me of the first time we played Johnny Mosley, where like everything felt wrong, and why?
Yeah.
Okay, why does your character have like a tire tread up his butt? Like,
I don't know.
What
He
happened?
just does. He just
Did he
has
rip
this
his
giant
pants?
crack in the ass.
okay, well, anyways, it
I
kind
mean,
of
we've all
reminds me
got
of when we
cracks in
first
the
played.
ass, but
Yeah.
okay. Johnny
Kind of
Mosley.
reminds me of Johnny Mosley, except that in Johnny Mosley, and now I'm suddenly like thinking about it and really appreciating this. The camera followed you at a reasonable speed.
Yeah.
And not in an unreasonable way.
Yeah.
Right. It was super floaty, but it was always super floaty. It wasn't
Yeah, even the camera
sometimes
was, yeah.
floaty and then sometimes was going in fast motion.
Yeah.
Like,
and,
here's how I can describe what you're doing on
There
some
it
of these
goes.
jumps. Imagine you go off the ramp, you're getting air, and suddenly you just move directly forward. You don't keep going up and down at all. You just go forward. And that's how I describe what you're sometimes doing with these jumps.
Yeah.
You don't
and
go
hey,
in
I'm
an
now
arc.
first again.
You go in a
I
straight
went from
line.
last to first.
Yeah.
from last to first. Because
Whoa.
everybody else is doing dog shit.
A
I mean,
real zero
how,
to hero.
How upset... You know what? Now I understand why they cheer the way they do. Proud-
Yeah. Why did you even try, man?
They're very
I don't
faintly
know, but the
cheered.
camera sure just decided to stay up the ground as well. The
No,
camera
okay,
wanted to be in the mound too.
Yeah.
The cameraman wanted to die.
Yeah,
Lakitu
Lakitu is trying to...
Okay.
Everyone wants to give up.
I really wish this was one of those games that had AI writers, or like, if you sit on the main menu, does it go to a demo mode? Can you see, like, what was programmed as any AI in this game? Or does it just, like, show the intro again?
It just shows the first level AI, but it's like he barely does anything.
Yeah, because I cannot imagine that the AI, as like a programmed-in run, could even do anything.
Yeah, I'd really
Yeah.
like to see what a recorded run by one of the developers, like at the time, would be like.
Yeah.
Because obviously,
yeah,
like,
that's all
if
I
we
can
asked
do.
them now, they probably well, dead, but...
Oh yeah, the manuals. I forgot to mention, you can't just kick out the fucking manual by jumping. You keep going when you're in the air anyway. So you have to keep spamming the jump button until it just stops.
You can't understand how much I love that when you do a spin off a jump, you just shove your bike in the ground.
Yeah, your bike just disappears.
Yeah, it's just...
It's like ground pounding a Goomba. It's just gone.
Yeah,
and
you obliterate your bike. You turn it into dust. The dust that you're riding on.
And that's it. And I got first with 90!
You got first with a
score. I finally got the 90.
Yeah. Your average was 78. Once again, the second place's average was 68. The AI does not get above 70.
And for finally beating the entire game 100%, what the fuck do I get?
Is that guy T-posing?
I think so, yes.
He's asserting his dominance.
Bobby Bones.
Yeah.
Nice.
Robert Bones.
And a motion capture shoot movie.
They motion captured things?
Yes.
What did they motion capture?
Fucking dumbass.
They motion captured.
That's all they motion captured.
The action figures that they just threw at a wall.
They motion captured sticking a bike into the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've only been saying that I've been going through and doing every fucking skater for every one of these levels. So I completed one skater, like one fucking biker. But what happens if I get another biker? Because so far it seems like there is separate fucking progression. But first, let me show you the characters that I have now unlocked. Starting with Angus Sigmund.
Cool.
It's just a nerd dude. He doesn't have any other outfits. He just has the one outfit, really. And look at that description.
Does that say raised to understand that his childhood epileptic seizures had given him superhuman abilities?
Yes.
What?
That wasn't even a sentence. That was a period at the end of that.
These descriptions are so dumb and good. I'm gonna show
Still
you
ridiculed for his occasional bedwetting and periodic outbursts of Tourette syndrome. This is so insensitive.
Yeah, it's so.
They're
dumb.
making fun of
here's
his
Pierce.
Yeah. Okay.
The other chick. Oh yeah, there's the other outfits. It's just a reskin.
Okay.
I mean,
they really want us to laugh at this guy's multiple disabilities.
Yeah. So here's Pierce. Has this weird hair. Helmet hair, essentially.
Puncturing flesh with steel?
Yeah, she's a piercing artist.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Why?
Okay.
You can even see their stats are
However,
not worth it.
Only a few of the piercings are in view.
Of course. Of course.
Abu Bax, what the fuck
and
was that?
And here comes the granny.
Okay.
75-year-old Midway employee.
Hasn't had any children. Appears fragile and harmless. Declared herself the mother of stunt biking. Has gone unchallenged.
Yeah. Just coaxing her fucking opponents with pastries.
Can we just real quick reenact what it would be like as the developers to decide to put Ramp Granny in?
And here comes
hey, dude,
the only cool
what if we
character,
had like
Bobby
a
Bones.
character who was like a granny, dude?
I mean,
how about, dude? It's like fucking skeletons, bro.
Oh, that would be so funny, man.
I mean, that's the one thing in this game where there is precedent. There was a granny as a secret character in Matt Hoffman 1.
And he died because he tried to do a 720.
His famous bone breaker move
is something to behold.
Yeah, no move exists.
Wait, also a military freak.
Yeah, and here's Bird Brains, which is a furry.
I mean, he's a feathery.
Yeah,
feathery.
Feathery, yeah. That kind of looked like he was wearing like a hockey outfit or something.
Yeah, a little bit.
So, okay, the answer is probably no. But do these characters actually have signature tricks like these bios keep mentioning?
Okay.
No, it's just talking shit.
Good.
You know, in any other game, I would have thought, oh, maybe a cut feature. No.
And that's it. So, I'm going to show a character we did beforehand in the Vert contest for the Dirt one. And I'm going to show you that when you do complete this, and you complete all of the levels and shit with another biker, you get nothing.
I mean, you get T-posed on by that kid.
Yeah.
Once
So
again.
there's no point in doing every rider, even though the game makes you think you have to do every rider. Like,
Interesting the way things deloaded.
yeah.
They deloaded
Yeah.
the third place guy and your bike, and then everybody else stayed. And then
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look through free ride right now, just to like show you all the other modes, including multiplayer. Maybe show off all the other bikers, maybe. Probably not.
But
They all have the
yeah.
same bikes, by the way. No unique bikes.
But Zen, are you ever really free?
No.
That's all. That's my question. I don't have a follow-up.
No. I'll never be free.
You know, even though you turn the music off, I could hear the main menu music from this game. What
Yeah,
you
I'm
got?
just
What you
going
got? What you
through-
got? What you got?
Yeah, I'm just going through and fucking... You can see there are no unique bikes for any character. It's just the same shit as everybody else.
Funny that.
There's no point to being any of these riders. They're all the same. The reward they give you is rewardless.
kind of reminds me
maybe-
of how, like, at the end of Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, you get a set of armor that's worse than the best armor in the game, and that you can get on your own, and that's it. That's the reward you get for completing the main quest. And people were really mad, and I remember being a kid and hearing that people were like, why don't you get to become the Emperor? And I was like, why would you get to become the Emperor? That's not how anything works.
Okay, so the multiplayer. We have high
There's
scores, we
multiplayer?
have run attack, we have best run, we have high five and team attack. Best run is essentially the horse, but it's in a weird way. High five is the weird one, and team attack is like a team effort sort of like fight against thing. So, we're gonna do the high five.
Yeah, I'm curious about that one.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Bird brains.
I just got so scared right there. I thought he was going to walk out of my computer screen and kill me.
I definitely thought he was about to walk out of the YouTube video and then point at me and say, "You're
It's
next."
so good. Just a buff bird dude just walking out
walks
of the
out.
fucking game about to beat your ass.
He walks out, like, the empty character screen, like it's like a teleporter, and then Bob shows up and he's like, help me! Get me out of the game!
And you hear Bird Brain's voice say, "Squawk!"
By the way, all
my
you
audio.
get is just the contest and then Acid Factory in like the multiplayer.
What?
You don't get the normal levels. You only
What?
get
It
like
says
contests.
it's locked. Why the fuck would you?
What?
Yeah, because I haven't unlocked them for the other that character. I
Are
wanna
you
show off the
kidding
bird
me?
anyway.
Why?
So yeah, 5 chances to pull off the highest scoring
time out.
combo.
So it makes you think you have to do career mode with every character. And you actually do have to do career mode with every character, because if you go to multiplayer with a character you haven't gone through career mode with, you don't have the levels.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to do career mode with everyone, if you want to play multiplayer with them.
Can
But
you do
why would you?
multiplayer free ride?
Yeah, no, you can't.
What?
You have to do like high score and like whatever they
So
give you. Free ride's one
I mean,
player
I
only.
think that
Are
was
there-
par for the course at this time.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean, like,
it's basically free skate.
is there no way for you to play without a timer for
Yeah.
multiplayer?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that was par for the course. Like the Tony Hawk series, if you went to multiplayer, it was all just objective stuff. You couldn't free ride, you know.
Yeah, it's objective
Listen.
stuff, but you could also just sit around, right?
Also, yeah, they only give you these 2 spawn points the entire time. There's no other spots you spawn in, and the whole entire point is just get one combo, and you can't move anymore once you do the combo.
Why are you at like a 70-degree angle?
I don't know, man. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I was tilting my head. Just trying to
Dude,
figure this.
Gravity Games Bike VR.
Oh, God.
No.
Yeah, you can use the Vive controllers to shove your
Jesus
bike in
Christ.
the ground.
I don't even know why the fucking camera is so far back now.
To make you
Like,
look
they-
itty bitty. To make you look like a little baby biker.
Look at that. The whole thing.
Yeah, you've achieved
finally did it.
mastery.
It's because you're a bird.
Yeah. I can finally fly off the best of them.
Caw!
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know.
And this is the entire mode. It's just this.
You know, in principle, this isn't a terrible idea for a mode.
And I can't move that player now, so I can only do the second. And there you go. And the timer still goes, even though we're both done. And there you go.
Oh my god.
What?
It checks at the end of every second, I think.
Yeah, so that's that mode. It sucked.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, imagine, like, in a good game with good mechanics.
And now here comes Team Attack, which Team Attack is just get 100,000 points in Acid Factory within 2 minutes. It's not 2-player.
So it's just...
It's
in multiplayer, but it's not a multiplayer mode.
Maybe
And all
originally
you
they had it
do-
marked as alternative modes or something.
And also, yes, you can only do this mode in this fucking map.
God, I never did multiplayer, but I assumed, which I shouldn't have done so, but I assumed you could play any of the maps in multiplayer, because that's what any other game would let you do.
Yeah, the normal levels, the museum district, Magma Mountain, all that shit, you can only play them in the main career mode. Multiplayer does not have those at all.
So if you beat the career mode as, say, Bobby Bones, would you then be able to play it as Bobby Bones?
Yes.
Okay. So you have
But
to...
you will not be able to play the other levels.
Oh, no, I mean, like, you wouldn't be able to play...
And that's it, that's the mode.
Oh, it's together you guys are making... You're trying to get to a...
And it's a small score,
It's not
too.
even
It's
competitive.
like- yeah.
Oh.
And it's just for that one map.
So, okay, let me make sure I'm totally understanding this. There is no way to play those other maps
Yeah.
at all in multiplayer.
In that mode. Yeah.
Because
in the
you
other
can't even
modes-
unlock it.
In the other modes, you only get, like, the competitions and shit. And also, Quick Start is just factory. It's just the Acid Factory. So we're done. We're done. That
I'm
is
so
I'm seeing
surprised I'm seeing a lot of non-Alan Smithies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you feel about Gravity Games' fucking bike?
I probably know the second most about the game next to you now, Zin. You've become the master here. And
That guy's name is Doobs.
Yeah.
Penis Anthony
Dublinier.
Dublinier. What do you want, Doobs? Ooh, you slimy. Yeah, okay.
And
So,
yeah, one of the songs written by Fuzzy.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say is, you still managed to surprise me with, like, things about this game, extremely incompetent things that I did not know about.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What is this department doing?
Look at all
The
the
manager
testers.
had a quotation mark in his name.
That's
I'm sorry,
By the way-
manager of the testing department didn't catch that error in his
Yeah.
own name in the credits.
Yeah. You wouldn't believe.
There's more testers here than some dev teams have people, and those dev teams can make better games.
By the way, I hope you noticed the small guy in the group and, like, the head's on the top of the Midway sign.
Oh, yeah.
How, if only they had spent the time, instead of working on this
Yeah.
image,
Can you,
working on the fucking
yeah,
game.
yeah. Can you get me this image without any text
Hey,
over it
thank
so
you,
I can,
SWAT.
Oh. Can you get me this image without any text over it so I can hunt each and every one of these people down and cross them off? Like,
And all sources of caffeine.
I
That's
just
how
want to
it
go up
ends.
to them and ask, like, why?
That's the credits.
Yeah.
That's the game.
Here, I got you the
hated
picture.
it. I hate
you
it
go.
so much.
Thanks.
Oh, this
Yeah.
game was a nightmare.
This
It's
is
done.
Yeah.
It's over, and we have now experienced the true horror of this game, and we will never be able to sleep again.
Or the next time you sleep, you'll sleep forever.
Oh God.
It's one of
Well-
those two options.
Well, we have now experienced a god-awful game, and we're done with it.
Yeah.
So you know what? I need a good game. I really do need a good game. Fuck it. I'm doing Fug 2 next time.
Fuck yeah!
Seriously, I'm going back to Tony Hawk. There's no other way. There's no other way to relieve the fucking stress, pain, and horror that was Gravity Games' bike without having to experience an actual good game. So,
Yeah.
next time, we're doing Fug 2. Thank you for watching. Fuck Gravity Games' bike.
Yeah.